seen her take like two 4 tabs and 3 somas, and they would take 15 shots of Bacardi, and she'd be messed up, but she'd pass out and wake right up and be absolutely fine the next day. Like, what happened last night? I don't remember. It's just how she was.
Just ended up catching up with it.
I guess, yeah.
Come here.
Dutch. Did it say Dutch?
Danish.
Danish, Dutch, same thing.
That's like French or something?
Danish, French, and what was it? Danish, French, on your mom's,
So one
on
little bit
your
more, but
grandma's
yes.
side, on their mom's side.
I mean, that was cool.
That was cool.
But,
So it's just the Danish and French on your mom's half, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ralph is German.
She's a 90-year-old.
I think there's Danish on that side too.
Really?
Yeah.
So like if we have kids, they're gonna be pretty messed up.
Yeah, us too.
Messed up.
Our kids gonna be a lot.
They'll be Dana Regans. German Regans. What else?
Yeah.
60, I mean, they were people to you.
I'm actually Puerto Rican and Taino Indian.
It's like, wow.
Those are the original Indians that settled in Puerto Rico before, well, they're saying that it was Christopher Columbus who discovered Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Just like they say he discovered America, but he wasn't.
But the Indians were already here.
Yeah. How do you discover something that people already live in?
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
He was just the first white guy to show up.
Yeah, why don't we call it what it is, the first white guy to discover here? So yeah, I have a problem with that. Now, to me, you look like you might have a little Indian in you.
My dad was Cherokee.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see it, absolutely.
Definitely to be Irish.
Yeah.
No, but she does have like Indian. That's the first time I saw her. I thought that.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
I
I
don't
was
think so.
wondering.
Your standard great-great-grandmother.
Oh, it is. It was correct. It was,
My great-great-grandpa was the last standing chief on the Choctaw Reservation.
no, so do I. I just,
Blackfoot tribe, I guess, was in Missouri.
Are there any Choctaw flower shops in your town?
hey, Dad.
In our church? Yes.
How you doing?
Just in case we don't have them electronically anymore. Well, we should have them.
German and what else?
Yeah. The pig has flowers too, but there's an actual flower shop.
French and Danish. Norwegian and
Yeah, there's an
English.
actual flower shop right on 57.
Especially the one, you know, there's the one with Carol and one with.
Okay. Thank you.
I lost it there for a moment.
Yeah, it happens. It's
What's
just
this?
I mean, just the
kind of overwhelming.
Norwegian?
Yeah.
What's that?
Scandinavia, Norway, Norwegian. Up the,
Where your father said you were?
Norwegian, Danish, or Norwegian, English, and German. So we're French, Danish, German, Norwegian, and English.
Well, there you go, you nuts.
I'm all that and then whatever we're
Yeah.
That's a lot.
We're all nuts,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, my mom is all German, nothing but German.
Because Edna's 100% Danish. You know, her family came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edna is
Just New York.
Mary Lou's.
Yeah,
How was she
they all
related
get
to her?
And Bruce and Mary Lou would be first cousins. Edna would be Mary Lou's aunt.
Okay.
Okay, so how does that first cousin, second cousin, twice removed and all that stuff work?
Okay, so if my mom and her first cousin, then that person would be my first cousin once removed. You're just moving one generation. But my kids and say my mom's cousin's kids would be second cousins. And then it goes down that way. Yeah, it gets real confusing, believe me.
Third cousins is church relation.
Member,
Yeah.
you or is it him?
What?
Bruce,
Me?
Bruce.
You are,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not,
So you would be something to them, right?
I would be first cousin
once removed is what it is.
We're actually first cousin.
So that
Doesn't even mean
our
It's
kids,
pretty close.
I don't
Another-
understand that.
our
Explain
kids,
that again, because
our
she didn't
kids
understand.
and you or whatever would be second cousins.
So what about-
And then our kids and your kids would be one more, would be, yeah.
Second cousins, one
Once
removed.
removed, and then it
He's
keeps
my
going
uncle.
that way.
And then
Right.
So-
there's never twice removed, just once removed.
Well, if James is your first cousin, what? Twice removed or once
removed.
Right.
Yeah,
That's his
beyond
son.
that, I
Then
start
it's
losing it,
becomes
but I
second
know
cousin,
for sure
yes,
that
it
it's
gets-
first cousin.
Well, yeah, your kids would be second cousins to us.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
that's all.
So that would be your second cousins then
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
you'd be
guys
a
have
second
cousins.
cousin.
Yeah, the kids
got
in there,
lots of
Adam,
cousins.
Shannon,
Yeah,
Joe, and
you're
all
the
that.
first cousin.
A lot of,
He's a second cousin.
Yeah, they'd be first cousin.
But I mean,
Your
so I
kids
mean,
are
if you look at in Green Bay, you've got tons of relation. That's first cousins. I mean, at least,
That we don't
at
even,
least a
I
dozen,
don't even know about.
at least a dozen of them.
Yeah.
You got, I mean, you got,
Like
Well, I mean-
with your side of the
I
family.
mean, you got
Really gotta
Bar
get
and
this
all
family
of
thing
Yeah.
Somebody would
well,
get
yeah, we
shot.
I
definitely,
mean, you got,
you guys got your family tree already mapped
Yeah,
out
I,
there?
well,
But Sandy has that one
Sandy.
family, that's pretty well
I'll be
mapped out.
honest,
you have,
I've never met through my father's
No.
side. First,
That way we
you
can
have
add, you know,
boys, kids.
add it where it goes
my
on
cousin,
the bars,
and
you
then
know?
Patrick and.
all his family, which is, and then Ray's, which is Sandy.
Matthew on my
And
aunt,
then Julie down there, and Randy.
kids, Patrick and
Then you
Patricia.
got Barb and
And then my
Sharon
little
and
nickname,
Yeah,
Kathy
they
and
watch that.
then you got my sister, and then, you got
I've
you
never
got
met them, and they
Pat
are
Dresshards,
actually,
Oh,
which
we
is
watched
Pat,
that.
are or were models. in
Danny,
Florida.
and Roger.
Yeah.
And then you have
Is it done?
Myron, Colleen.
Huh?
No, still recording.
Yeah,
How many minutes do we
These
have?
guys are
I don't even know.
70 years old.
Oh, okay.
It's just 13
No,
minutes?
I mean, they're so old, I don't even.
Yeah, there's some.
But I mean, all
I didn't
of
realize
them,
it
the other
was
ones are
that wide angle.
Well, you'd be
They got the
a
whole-
little younger, but.
Pretty much.
in that
Good.
ballpark.
Or Adams.
But
Yeah,
this
well,
is
the
the
Green
family
Bay.
side of the family,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
older now.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
45 miles
And-
from Green Bay.
Yeah,
Our Adams
Interestingly
are
enough,
only
my
like
dad,
Yeah.
6
I
years
was,
old.
yeah.
my father's.
But I mean, you know, they've been around, I mean, they got kids and
My uncle stuck
tons of kids. I
around
mean, you
just
go to that
around
reunion,
the time
gosh,
that.
oh, look at, I mean, here they are.
Yeah, because you get them all in the same picture.
It's quite a crowd.
And that's without a ton of
Probably
them. We
now,
have one out of 4 kids
that's
in that
probably
picture and
now.
everybody.
Uncle John, Uncle
I
John.
know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen one anyway.
My father's side of the family is
this year too, we only have one out of 4 there.
Now my mother's side of the family, they're like really old.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family, I know everybody on my mom's side of the family. We live near him in California.
I've
My
been told
dad's
I'm
side of
not
the
part of
family.
that family.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I truly don't see them that much.
So are there a lot of other family members in Oklahoma?
No,
No,
mostly
it's
Green
just
Bay.
us.
Most
Oh,
of them.
yeah, we were the only ones.
Well,
Well,
no,
my
'cause I mean,
uncle,
I don't know how many times I've talked to people
most of them
that are
all.
from Oconomowoc.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Maybe
you did
from
talk, maybe I
Oconomowoc.
did talk to you when you were in Vegas. 'Cause I remember,
Yeah,
Could be. This year.
but, yeah, cause I mean, yeah, we lived there with my uncle, Uncle Herb and Ann. Uncle Ann's still alive, but Uncle Herb, he's died. He was probably never known.
wow.
He lived in, just down the road a little bit when we were growing up, but
Pictures of
moved
the
to
family tree she had on
Oconto
there.
back in.
Okay.
You know.
But they don't have anything like on the computer or
Something
anything
like that.
Right.
already
My
made
dad's
up.
parents
Around
did.
there.
I don't know, she just has a photograph, you'd have to have Sandy, I'm not sure what
Now, Carl, where
Alex,
is
you
he
just
at?
scanned it.
I
Carl?
know he's in a home.
He's in a home somewhere in Denmark.
Okay.
I love my mom's side.
Yeah.
It is in
I
Denmark.
believe he's in Denmark still.
I just take it in there for me, I don't want to.
I think he's still in the same spot he always in that community living thing,
You already got that on
assisted
here?
living sort of thing, but I don't know if he's still there. I think he's maybe.
Carl was 95.
Mom, where's Carl now?
My sister was married on May 25th.
I don't know where he is right now.
Yeah, he was,
But
last
he's-
time he was.
Huh?
Yeah, but he's not, he got a lot worse.
I can't get over that.
So he really doesn't know where he's at, kind of.
Oh,
It all comes full
So
circle.
he's
Like you see those,
But yeah, what, a year and a half ago, yeah.
I'm gonna stick with what I think it is.
We did drop him off and he left and went to.
Yeah, he's
That's, that was the first time I was ever in a bar with Carl. Well, not the first time. First time I actually went to a bar and had a beer.
You knew Carl?
Yeah. Yeah, he was the one that was escorting me around when the inheritance money was coming in.
Oh, okay.
I had to go down to Green Bay and
Oh,
met
okay.
Carl and
Yeah.
the attorney guy.
Okay.
James, do you have any of those pictures from the?
When was that?
Yeah, it's on Ancestry.com.
No, but he doesn't have. Do you have internet here?
No.
Access?
And it doesn't.
That's what I mean. There's-
No, we just want you to have internet access.
Internet access.
I see the computer, but that's hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I just play games.
card games and stuff.
That's where it comes from.
What?
It all started with
What, playing cards or something?
the computer games.
Yeah.
You said the computer games.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So you got it from it.
It all started with that one.
I don't play computer games, hardly ever.
Here.
What?
This is James.
Well, the three of us play World of Warcraft.
Oh, so does my son. Oh my gosh, he's so far into Warcraft and all that stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
is it WoW or Warcraft?
I think
If
that's
you
all
say
I'm going to do.
Warcraft while they're playing WoW, they get really mad. You're like, no, it's Warcraft.
It's World of Warcraft.
Sorry.
World of Warcraft was his like, yeah.
Well,
That's
there's
what he
Warcraft
said.
and then there's
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, Warcraft, I think.
He
that was the first
accidentally
one,
bought
right?
the
Then
war
it went
chest for Warcraft.
Yeah, he started with
World
World, yeah. Yeah, our Joe plays, he's on that all the time.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's
the
addictive.
You got one of those too, huh?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, well, they
my
just,
God.
I mean, yeah, because you just got on the thing
No,
with
but I
like
think Ben
25
is
different people
recovered,
that go
right?
into
Is
some.
he
Yes.
stopped it altogether?
Okay.
He's a
Oh, you're
recovered,
gonna rate
recovering gamer.
Because my computer's not fast enough, now I need to
It's
get
touch
to
and
that.
go with
So
him.
he
You
wants me
never
to
know
build
which way it's gonna come.
He buys his
Who's that?
weapons
They're here.
or whatever. And
No,
He says here.
You don't want to
Oh.
figure it out.
We need some money.
Don't beat me up when I get home.
I guess I'm gonna have to find out what his,
What?
what world he plays on.
Yes,
I have
What
no
server?
idea.
Alliance
I
or
just
whatever.
look at
No,
it.
what server, what, it
What?
doesn't,
Server.
yeah, what server, because if he's not on the same server,
Right.
then he's in a different world and,
He's in a different world, huh?
You got, here, are we gonna get it? Are you getting
well,
it?
that's why I was telling him he had to be in Anvilmar to be on the same server that I'm on.
Oh, so you guys don't actually play,
No, I play with the other Mark, Julio.
He's my enemy.
We were actually enemies on the game. He's got a horde character. And mine are
Okay.
I'm a bad guy. He's
So
a
when you
good
get
guy.
back home, will you be on? You guys be able to connect that way?
No,
No?
because he's in a different world.
Well, I don't know. If he's, well, if you go to Anvilmar, you know,
I know where that's at. I think
that, no, not the town.
This all seems like
When you
this
first
is a
sign
different
up,
language for me. I don't understand it.
the
Yeah.
server that you're on.
What was it? Oh,
I can show
he
you when
was,
you get back to the
on one
house.
of the games
What
he
I'm
was
talking about.
playing, he was buying G potatoes, he had to
Yeah,
get G
that part
potatoes, I'm like.
Doesn't matter that I can't get on the game. I can show you what
How
I'm
about
talking about.
buying potatoes from me
Okay.
to cook, right?
Yeah, he's like,
I can
oh,
do
I
both
got so
and
many
make
G
you guys do it.
potatoes.
Like I said, I got one,
Are we
I
hungry?
got one bled out.
Who's that picture?
Oh, so I can do both.
Yeah. You can have 10 characters of
Yeah,
people.
this is
I know. I have a couple
album,
characters actually. I got a human
Oh, I
one,
got
got a
it.
bunch of pictures in there.
dead, but all the bad
All
guys.
for it. Right, I had 10 characters at one time.
Pardon me.
I deleted a bunch of them because they were,
I do sometimes, I'm just gonna, I'll probably just have a beer with my pizza.
slice of pizza then?
Yeah.
Give me back.
We're taking it easy today, gotta work in the morning.
Yep.
See, this is what I
We're
want to
taking it
do.
easy today because we're on vacation.
Yeah, some of you are.
And we shouldn't be working hard while we're on
You just
vacation.
had a regular weekend off, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
It's
take
nice
that
of you
deep.
to join us for our weekend off.
yeah,
Or
I'm
for
glad
your
I
weekend
could,
off, you know?
glad I could. I won't be able to go running around with you tomorrow.
Pepperoni sausage, mushroom, cheese, and this is pepperoni sausage.
See, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a scrapbook, just like this.
Cool.
Different things. But I wanna do 3 of them. One for myself, one for Randy. Which I'm gonna do one for my father. One for you guys, and one for...
You don't have this one in color?
They look like the little one that you put on in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you and Jenny?
Yeah.
Wow. Cute little matching outfits and all.
It's, yeah,
You've
they
seen
look
this
like
one?
twins. Yeah, to me they look like twins.
Well,
Giving this to them?
I don't know, but they
James just
don't.
printed it up, I guess. He doesn't have the color copy, I have the color copy.
Were you looking for the mirror?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't tell which one is which. Exactly. You can't tell which one is which, something's wrong.
You still have that video game eyes. There it is, look. Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
A
my
father-in-law is, let's say for instance, you get married to, oh, better example, like Randy's father is my father. So whoever you married's parents, it'll be your mother-in-law and father-in-law. Like your grandma, your mommy's mommy, is James's mother-in-law. She's your mommy's mother. Suegra, y suegro. Yeah.
Yeah. Food. Ben. Ben.
I sit in the passenger
Hold on, hold on.
but not in the semi.
Oh, I love this.
I don't mean to set my. That's why I'm sitting over here. Just go sit over here.
Oh, and this is your mother, your beautiful mother.
Really?
Yes.
Some pizza?
Oh, you're ready to
Did you see this?
Never like
Oh, wow. I've seen that picture before, but I've never seen it.
Yo veo dos.
Pero, ¿cuál es lo que siempre
no beans. I got the last
One on the right
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm really good at switching it back and forth. She's just amazed how I can speak both languages and like switch it back and forth.
You do it too.
Yeah, but like, I speak, my regular is Spanish. And hers is English.
Yeah, I learned English first before I learned Spanish. And it was because my parents threatened me that if I didn't learn Spanish, they would never get me anything, ever. Because they wouldn't talk to me in English, Spanish, and I'd answer them in English.
Who's
What's
that?
that?
That's my grandma.
That's Mary Lou.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen that picture?
I have.
Yeah, that's a beautiful picture.
I thought that
Have you seen that picture before?
She's very beautiful.
You had a beautiful soul and heart too.
was
Yeah, that's the picture that Randy has.
It is.
Randy actually has the original. Like, and what I'm gonna do, no, because he has it like put away. I'm gonna take it next week and have it framed so that we can put it up on the wall.
That'll be nice.
This is some mom's pizza.
Yeah, I thought she looked absolutely stunning. You saw this, right? Ben, you saw this picture before?
Yeah. Yeah, Randy, James is, or was it Randy? One of the two. Either way, I got
Randy
it.
has it, I don't think James has it. We sent it to James, I think. I asked Randy, how did you wind up with the picture? He said he doesn't remember, but he had it.
Really?
It's in, I think the original is like 11 by 17. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I see a little bit of all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan's kind of got her spirit.
Root beer, A&W root beer.
Sorry.
She wants a pizza?
Oh, yeah, Randy went and got it.
Yeah, I think he was searching for a Diet Coke for you too.
Yup. I gave everybody the chance to get in that fridge and get it. I waited.
What's that one over there?
That's just cheese.
Mark just told me to get myself.
What kind of pizza you want?
Whatever.
Yeah, except when you're up and you said no.
What kind they have? They got some with mushrooms?
Is this one sausage, pepper, and mushrooms, or is that one not?
There's a hole in there.
But he does, however, do his own dishes, so. You're gonna have to eventually start opening your own. He cleans.
Shut up. Yes, I broke a nail, I'm charging your mother a manicure.
Are you afraid to open them?
She can't open them. The two parties are closed.
I can, but I'm afraid.
Also,
That's what
let
I
us get
Yeah,
like later.
So now if it makes
Let us
now,
get dirty.
yeah, or you can make the mess, you know?
I thought was
I'll just send your mother my cleaning bill then.
Kids are great.
And you know what? James cleans rugs, so it's gonna work out perfect.
Well, you can.
I don't do much,
Yeah.
in casino anymore.
No, I really only.
I think the last time I did, I got on a
Trying to help you out, you're blowing your
cherry wood, but they were getting pissed off at me. I was just cleaning the house. I sat down with $20 and I just kept going all in, all in, all in. I ended up pissing everybody off.
Oh.
You must have been getting some good cars with you. Otherwise, you.
Man, I kept getting, straights and full houses.
That'll do it.
Fun
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, I don't gamble because I always lose. Always lose.
And a lot of it's strategy too. I mean, even if you ain't got a good hand, you know, if you play it right, you can still. I mean, that game, man, it doesn't matter what you have, you can win. A lot of it's how you play it.
How often do I get this?
All the time.
This is the way I like it.
A little bit left in there.
And I'm amazed that I'm not the only one that likes it.
So, Edna,
Back in Jersey, I ended up being the only one eating it.
Oh, yeah.
I drink them.
Yeah. This is the only way to eat a pizza.
remember when they did the fucking.
Edna,
Oh, yeah.
Why, what does everybody in
So,
Jersey eat with their?
when's the last time you saw the boys? Like how old?
When
were
was
they?
I saw him at the funeral.
That was it. So you guys
Never heard
didn't,
about him after that.
so you had no idea if they were even alive still, right?
Well, I figured they were alive, I was hoping they were, but I didn't know where they were.
Did you give us some gifts at the funeral?
Huh?
Did you give us gifts at the funeral?
I gave you a memorial, yeah.
No. Like,
I think I
You're
gave
gonna say
you
money
money.
you did?
no,
I think I gave
a
you.
pair of gloves. Somebody knitted a pair of gloves.
No, I didn't knit, no.
Somebody knit a pair of mittens.
No, I didn't.
They were real thick, I remember.
Behind the door.
Behind the door, that'd be a good description too.
You didn't do much knitting. I did not.
I didn't do any knitting.
In the fridge and
Hey, not everybody's meant to do
there's
that.
What?
Not everybody's meant to do that. Some people,
Yeah, some people say it's relaxing, but I don't find it relaxing. I think it's real nerve wracking.
same with me. She tries to get me to do some crocheting. And I'm like, I'll get about
Hey, me too, I have to stay over.
5 minutes into it, I'm like,
Not me, I'll sit there in front of the TV and do an Afghan while watching my shows.
You know, you know how you have a mental picture of some people before you meet them?
Yeah, usually you, yeah.
You don't match it at all.
No, wait, that could be good or bad.
no, and that's what I pictured either. So.
I mean, it's
Yeah, that
just
could
like
be good or bad.
Yeah.
Ruth's the only one that looks like somebody I've met before.
When I heard she was 90, I'm thinking, oh gosh, she's gonna be in a
You have
wheelchair or
another-
something.
God bless
Not
you.
very responsive, or just the opposite.
She was
Actually,
golfing
I-
until about 2 years ago, golfing 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know who I thought of?
And I miss it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get back into it.
Huh?
Get back into it.
Yeah.
I had a
that's-
stroke and my dad was trying to.
I mean, maybe not looking the same, but
I afraid my
insane.
napkin swing, I'm gonna fall.
Oh.
And I don't wanna fall and break any bones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
figure I'll just give it up.
Now she plays bridge every day.
Yeah, I agree with you. Not every day, but sometimes I play every day in a week. Some weeks I play every day just about. And some days I only play one.
Yeah, I know, I like those songs. You know, I'm getting bridge and,
And it keeps your mind working.
trying to think of that game. Where you got
Yeah,
the
that's
board
where a
and
lot of
you go
people get
around.
old. They stop trying to do things that keep your mind.
You have to pay one.
I'm still thinking about whether I want another piece.
Pretty good, right?
Is that,
Cambridge.
no,
Yeah, that would be cool.
they have it at the, they know what you're talking
Damn, what is that game? I'm trying to think of it.
Definitely gonna need some more of that.
Yeah.
I'm getting it mixed up with bridge.
It's all that.
You have to grab faster.
I'm trying to tip my tongue.
What are you trying to figure out?
I tried to break it up, but it just didn't.
Well, you know, I just wanted to go with
With
you.
a board?
Where you what?
Work with a board, you gotta get to the finish
Here.
line first.
about. Oh, I don't know.
But with cards,
Oh, what is the name?
15, 2, 15.
Oh, yeah,
Cribbage.
Cribbage.
I know how to
That's
play
it, yeah,
cribbage.
cribbage.
I know how to play cribbage.
Yeah. I was getting cribbage.
I haven't played that in a while, but
Yeah, we used to play it all the time. I haven't played it
that
in
was
a long
one
time.
thing we did play at
I always
Grandma's
played
house all
by the
the time.
queens.
And
Yeah,
the grandma we
That could be
Oh, thank you.
grew up mostly
Yeah.
knowing, you know.
yeah,
Hazel?
yeah, that was.
Known.
The other one?
Hazel played cribbage? I doubt that.
I don't think Hazel played cards.
Why,
at
what
all.
is the object of cribbage?
Oh, you mean on your dad's side?
Why
Yeah.
would you say something like that, cribbage?
Oh, so you saw
Cribbage.
your grandma on your dad's
I
side?
remember making a cribbage board in high school in woodworking shop.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
A stool
what
or
it
a
is,
cribbage
you
board.
got-
Those were like the two.
You got pins
And you got
in
a
a board, you got the first one around the board wins.
Yeah.
But how does it end? I forgot, it's been so long since I
Well, you
played.
can skunk somebody, which means they don't get around that curve for the last final thing, and,
Yeah,
it
you gotta
ends,
get
but
the
you have to end it exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
what happens if you don't have an exact score?
I don't think you go back, I think you just
No,
don't
you just stay
advance.
there.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
you
stay
have
there.
to get it an exact.
Okay.
And meanwhile, the other people can catch
Keep
up and
moving.
reach it, yeah, exactly.
Hardest thing is getting that last.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
That's how long it's been since I've played, because I forgot.
Right.
Well, you know what, us still, I mean, if,
Thank you.
you know, I think if you played, it would come right back. A lot of it would come back, but,
Probably someone wants to donate.
The actual rules are the only part that might be a
Right.
little.
right, with the
No,
one
what-
eye, there's something with the one-eyed jack, or
Well,
jack,
the
which
queen-
is jack of
The
spades.
queen was like, wow, or it,
Something with a-
double the,
A jack would give you two, something on there.
yeah.
One-eyed jack, which is
One-eyed
jack of
jack,
spades,
there
I
was
think.
something with the one-eyed jack.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
My
died
dad
in
used to
the
play it all the
jack.
time too. It's
We
been so long
always
since I
called
played.
it the big, little bit.
Yes.
I remember that.
We could put together quite a unique game if you took bits of memory from here.
Oh, man.
Trying to do it on the board. Oh, that's it, and if you cut, you get deducted two things, because you cannot cut in cribbage. Because you catch the people, you cannot cut the cards, you catch the people in poker. But with cribbage, it's not a cut one, so you put it out, and people are talking, you know, you pass it to the next person, if they
Oh,
cut
I know,
the
you
cards.
used to do that to me all the
I know,
time.
you cut the cards, and then you get to move
Because
again,
you used
because
to
they
go
screwed
from-
up.
So she'd slide the deck over me for cutting it, I just would cut it.
Yeah.
So funny, but.
That one I remember.
This is pretty good pizza.
It's really good.
I like the toppings a little bit.
No, they got pretty good pizza around here.
The sauce is different.
Good sauce.
This is my favorite type pizza.
The real thing.
You guys like Village Inn pizza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got good pizza. Yeah. This sauce is a lot different than what you, I think it's a little more, theirs is probably.
This is almost like Bruno's sauce.
No.
I don't think pizza
I don't
is
like
as good as they
sauce.
used to be though.
You don't?
You know,
This
you're
is
right.
good.
This is good though.
Really, because
No, I don't
they
like
used to
Bruno.
be
I've never
good,
liked
I don't
Bruno
think they're that
sauce.
good
Never did.
anymore.
It's
No,
all
that's why I
mass
don't like when I
produced
go there.
anymore. I mean, they just,
Oh,
instead
it's
of making their
not
own sauce, I mean, they just
How long
buy
have
it.
you guys been married?
Hmm?
3 years.
But we've been living together for almost 10 years.
Oh,
How long have you been married?
3?
3 years?
What took you so long to decide?
And how long you been married?
We have both
5
been
years.
married
I won't
before.
explain that one.
Well, we were both
Yeah.
married
How long
before.
it James been
Yeah.
And they weren't really the best of marriages,
Four?
so we
Took
kind
your
of like,
time and,
Yeah,
yeah,
We've been married
exactly.
the longest.
Yeah.
Well, we still get
Well,
divorced
James was
too.
married before.
yeah, we had separated
Yeah,
from
so
our
was I.
spouses.
Well, you were,
We met in the beginning of January, engaged in the middle of February, and married by the end of August the same year. It was like,
Off to the races, huh?
We were dating for 5, yeah,
6 years almost.
6 years.
6 years before we got married. I
We
was
were
in the
engaged-
warehouse
we
that
were
whole 6
engaged,
years. I
we
got
were-
paroled and got to go in the truck.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, our engagement,
No, you
our
lived in
dating
New
was
Jersey.
longer than
How
our
long you been in New
engagement, even though the
Yeah.
engagement
10
was a year.
10 years?
Since I've known her.
yeah.
I think,
Well, actually,
And you live
what's
in
today,
Utah?
13?
Yeah,
How long you been living in Utah?
5 years.
5?
Yeah, I lived in New York for 13 years.
Oh, you did?
I remember Randy telling me that
And then
too.
I moved,
And what was the,
lived a lot.
what did I
How
tell you?
old are
Did you
you?
meet those guys?
Oh, I was told not to go visit him. Was I not?
Sorry, I'm anyway.
Oh. I forgot what I was gonna
What's
I don't
Oh,
understand
no.
that either.
say. Did
You
you
know
talk
what?
to them while you were in?
What he did,
Um,
pretty much
no,
what was done to you guys.
because,
You see what I'm saying?
my dad
It's like a chain
told my
chain
uncle
reaction.
not to come visit
Eddie,
me
you
because,
want this?
No, I'm done now.
I'll take your cheese, I love cheese.
yeah, they,
You
Yeah,
take
you
off the cheese?
so.
It's
Yeah.
like the best part.
She's having
I
a
haven't seen
cracker.
him all day.
Yeah.
No, I just
Yeah,
fell
yeah, you
off.
gotta have the cheese. That's like crucial.
I guess when I was 3.
Like, I'm not just
That's
telling, I'm
why.
not supposed to have
So the
cheese,
big
and I
ingredient
leave it on there
too.
anyways. I don't
Yeah,
live
last time I
there.
saw him was,
Three.
right around 3, somewhere in there.
Wow,
But I don't remember him, so.
right,
I mean, he
Yeah.
might have been off my knee.
yeah.
He's growing a little.
Oh, yeah. But I have talked to him, so. Where's the can?
Just set them right in front of the microwave where there's some beer bottles and stuff we're thinking about.
Well, we only stayed 3 big cold pizzas.
Well, I figured, yeah, I was counting by, they said maybe 7 to a pizza, and I thought with 15, you definitely not at least 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you know, this kind of makes sense of why we haven't seen you guys, because obviously you're pretty,
Right out.
Sure,
yeah, but they, they went out of their way to make sure nobody found out about it.
Right.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, we would really, I guess I'm really shocked with that.
And it's,
And too bad
I
they don't
didn't
know why.
realize that, yeah.
yeah.
But they didn't really know it, so why would they do it?
Well, Evan, when you got the call from James, I mean, what was your first reaction? Like,
Well, I was
Thanks to
kinda
you, God,
happy.
we finally saw,
Yeah.
heard from you.
Cause I was, you know, I wondered a lot of times where they were.
Because we tried to get hold of them for the reunion last year.
And,
Didn't know where they were.
and I was kinda surprised, you know, kinda was surprised.
and you had no interaction with their father, like you didn't know who his father,
No.
where their father were?
We didn't even know where Ralph was, no.
Like, we could have definitely helped you there, because we knew where all were.
And I was really shocked, but I was really happy when I heard it. And, you know, he was calling me to find out.
Well, Randy was absolutely thrilled when James called him. He's like, I found someone that's related to my mom, you know? And so he was pretty happy about that.
So, yeah, we never knew what happened to him because Jason never told us.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, wow, just gone.
They were just out of the picture altogether, you
Yeah.
know.
And we didn't really want to interfere in their lives.
Well, I mean, it's,
But we didn't know where.
it's not like you didn't want to, it's just, you know, your life is moving on and you're just totally, and I mean, if somebody's trying to keep somebody from finding out about stuff, it's not that hard to do, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess it's, what's,
I guess it's just surprising that they went that far to
yeah. And
not.
what's also strange about it is that there were different, there were people in both parts of the, you know, the other sides of the family that were doing this too. I think that's why Ben asked if people were like that back then. You know, because there was, you know, it's like somebody in each other side of the family that was trying to keep them apart.
It was really kind of terrible.
Well, it didn't stop you guys from meeting each other, so that's good.
I mean, I sure wanted to know all my brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
Well, they did too.
and all my relatives.
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of weird because I mean, I can remember people, you know, oh, where are they? And everybody's trying to figure out, and it's like, it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just kind of like they're just gone.
And I'm telling you, and the boys were trying really hard to find somebody connected with their mom. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
for years.
Really?
Yeah.
For years?
Where did Lucille have?
What was that?
Black. And Mary was always red.
Like yours, right?
Red
Yeah,
hair,
red.
sort of red.
Like strawberries, red, yeah.
I was just telling them
Yeah,
outside
I
that
remember.
Mark in his goatee, he has red in it, and I was always wondering where that came from because neither Debbie or James had the red, so I was like,
What?
I was telling
James
him
has
that.
got a little
Oh, do
red.
you? It looks blonde to me, so I just never. I always
It's
wondered.
reddish.
Yeah.
It has the reddish tint.
Yeah, when his goatee, when it grows out, he gets the red in there. I was like, I wonder why your hair doesn't do that.
That's
just the beard.
Danish.
I think he never had red hair, and that, but he grew beard once, and it was all red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
Norman
did?
was too. Norman had a red beard too. Yours was very cool.
Yeah. But
Yep.
at that point, I didn't want him to have beard, so I made him shave right
Now it's
away.
white.
You
That was a
I-
phase.
I
That was a
could be
phase.
sad
Now
that-
it's good.
She reminds me of one of the people that reports to me at work.
Oh, yeah?
You were like her spitting image. I mean, that's why I kept looking at her. Yeah, it's like you were like your twin, like you have your other twin lives
Like the
in
doppelganger.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
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 It's really, when I first saw her, I was like, what's she doing here?
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens. I know what you mean. You see somebody that looks so similar.
Yeah, and I kept looking at her, and I was like, I hope he doesn't watch
yeah.
see me staring at her. You know, I couldn't figure out why. You know.
What was
You waiting
familiar
for something
with
like
it?
Yeah, you are the spitting image of her. It's amazing. Like her twin. You know.
Nubia thought my twin was
Mary
in
Lou
this
would be
picture.
very, very
Yeah.
proud to have everybody come here and meet up together.
Yeah, I can imagine that for sure.
She's probably looking down on us now and saying, oh, good.
Well, it's about time.
Yeah.
It's like I've been pushing.
Life is strange.
Yeah, it
These have
is.
ways of working
It is.
themselves out one way or another.
You never know what's in store for you.
One at some time.
No?
I remember when Randy got the call from Ben, he recognized the number as one being from Wisconsin, but he didn't recognize the number, you know what I mean?
Right, he didn't know whose number it was,
Yeah.
he recognized the area
And
code.
so he picks up the phone and Randy's like, hello, he goes, hey, yeah, this is your brother Ben. Randy said he looked at the phone and was like, this has got to be a practical joke, you know?
Yeah.
Because they had been looking for him for so long. And then the day they met, unfortunately, I couldn't take off from work because I wanted to be there. But Randy called out sick. Oh yeah, he faked it. He called it, oh, I'm sick. You know, I'm like, but that's because he knew it was Ben. And I remember, I don't know where Ben was, but Randy calls me up at work. He goes, I met him, and he's crying. You know, and I was like, starts me crying and everything. And then my boss is like, what's wrong with you? And then I had to go into the whole story, and then she cries. And I mean, it was like a chain effect. Everybody was crying. Man.
Well, you know, I think it used to be a TV show on where you'd see stuff like this, where, you know, families got back together and stuff. And no way did I ever think that I'd actually be part of something like that, you know? Or to actually see it, you know?
Yeah, really, life is strange.
I was thinking that this could have been a TV show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Randy looks like he's a very sensitive and very,
Extremely sensitive.
and not only sensitive, but more, almost, spiritual type of person.
there are 2 days that are very tough for him, where he's very depressed, and that's usually his mom's birthday and the day of her death.
When was it? Was his birthday? I can't remember.
He remembers, I don't remember it, but.
I was gonna ask you.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for the
remember.
pizza, man.
Yeah,
That was
thanks.
good.
What was your mom's birthday?
September,
I thought it was July 10th.
July 10th, 1944.
44, that's what I thought. He was, she was,
So.
about a year younger than that. Not
How-
quite.
how-
44, that would make her, right
Dennis is
now,
about
she would be,
62?
no, 64.
Dennis would be about 6 months older than your mom.
She would be 64.
So
3
she
days
was
ago.
younger than you?
Three
She
days-
was younger
3 days
than
ago.
me and,
She'd be
How
64.
younger than Dennis.
Yeah.
I'm only 29.
I wish he was.
She'd be
Well-
64 now?
She'd be 64 3 days ago.
Well, that was in 73.
It's not like you're gonna-
35 years ago.
Yeah.
34.
34 years ago.
Is that
So
what you
that
got
would've made her
34
30.
years ago?
Yeah, she was young.
That would make her 30.
Okay.
We were trying to figure that outside,
When
so
she died?
It
Yeah.
happened,
she was 30
that
when she
was
died.
73, right? 'Cause that's when
Yeah.
you were born.
Yeah, 3 months after I was born.
So,
She died in December.
When were you born?
yeah, unfortunately.
Actually, she might have been 33
When were
or
you born?
29 then.
73.
Yeah, 29,
Yeah, what
30.
month?
She was
September
28.
5th.
September.
September?
28.
She was 28.
If she was born in 44, it would make her,
Yeah, that
make her 30.
29.
would make her at least 29.
Well, that's what your dad had put on the obituary. Mom's obituary read 28.
Okay.
But obituaries are not always accurate.
Well,
The
That's
But
absolutely
it's
true.
the church
My
will tell you
sister's
that.
obituary was so jacked up, and they actually had to rerun it the next day.
Especially if it's bad, like somebody asked me when my kids were born, I'm like,
Your sister passed away.
sometime.
Yeah,
How old are
just
they?
recently, in April.
Well, I hope you remember their names at least.
And just,
I
yeah.
can remember their names.
I'm sorry to hear that. She was sick for a long time.
No, she wasn't sick. Well, she had gotten beaten up, so she was taking pain medication, and the mixture of the medication killed her.
Was she younger or older?
Younger. She was 22.
The heart-wrenching thing is that she passed away
The month before my
her
wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Yeah,
Now
really.
your sisters.
Yes. She's
you're
my
younger?
adopted. She's adopted.
Yeah, I'm 21.
She's the baby.
You two are sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm the
She's the
redheaded
baby?
stepchild, is why.
No, she is.
The wayward child.
Legally
Yeah,
adopted.
she's legally, my parents were her legal guardians before she turned 18.
Guardianship, like you
Yeah.
were.
Mm-hmm.
There's,
She looks a
'cause
lot
there's,
like
there's
you.
different.
Yeah, you get that all the time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah, you look really, yeah.
Yeah.
They said this
Reason
is
is-
been every day together.
Yeah, that's Mary Lou.
It goes back
Yeah.
to stuff.
This is Carol right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
probably me.
If it was
That's
legal,
Bruce and
legal
Charlie.
guardianship,
and that's his
Say,
then
we were
if
talking about
anything
obituary
happens
tell
to
her.
her parents,
So there I
she
am.
can get,
The
or
grandmother's
family
Tricia.
members.
And
She is
These
entitled,
are,
reading
these
it.
are,
if she
Okay.
is actually
these are
adopted,
husband.
then
Didn't read his name.
Yeah,
I'm like,
nothing.
cuts everything.
Yeah.
my grandpa
It
didn't.
cuts
Uh,
all,
we gotta
right?
do
That's how it works.
So I called
Pretty
my
much,
aunt and
if
then
she
My
was
parents
actually
offered to
adopted,
adopt her,
it
and
cuts
I
all
also
lines,
she could take our
whatever,
last name and
Right.
whatever
everything.
was
But
originally
serious?
there.
she
Yeah, I'm like, well,
wanted to keep
you need to
her.
read the
Yes.
newspaper.
Yeah.
This is this.
And that's why I was
So they had to
trying
reprint another one and send it
explain
back.
that,
Oh
because
my god.
Oh,
I saved it for him too. He's like,
yeah, that's why I
I
have.
don't know. I don't know why they.
for my
How can
sister.
well,
you
when did they leave?
that?
When did
You know?
they?
Yeah.
So the
Mom,
next one's it survived by
when did
husband.
Carolyn and
Okay.
Mary Lou leave?
Hey, yay.
I don't know, I don't even remember.
That was before the house was remodeled.
Oh, yeah, that's right before. Yeah, Bruce was, well, you were just, young.
It was probably 2, wasn't it?
No, I don't even know you were two. You were, well,
Maybe only one.
I don't know if
Hello?
Carol told me there before.
hi. I am fine, how are you? Oh, that's good. What are you up to? Oh, well, that's not too much.
Always think.
Well, I got company, I got all of Mary Lou's children are here. The ones from Utah, the ones from California, the ones from New Jersey, and then, I don't know where else.
New Holstein.
New Holstein.
I know Wisconsin, well, not all that, but.
Where?
Huh?
Probably.
Well, that's a
That's how
grandson,
we have to think, or, you know, in
a
the.
grandson. Yes, he is. You want to talk to him? Oh, well, huh? So how are you?
Oh, that's my.
How's everybody else?
It's from
Church
Patricia.
scholar.
How's Carly and Riley and Eva? Well, that's good. And Michelle and Jason? Oh, that's good. Okay, I'll talk to you later. You have a good night. Love you. Bye. That was my daughter. She calls me every day to see how I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
This is like two-family reunions, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much. In 2 days? Oh, that, okay. I'm like,
Oh, Mom, you know.
sticks all the way through. Yeah, I'm
Was
like,
there a Mary
Still
there?
maybe
have,
if we change the
What?
angle of
Sister,
it a
what
little
did you say,
bit.
sister?
Mother.
My mother?
Maybe we get
Where's
inches
Lucille's
like
mom's?
this.
Do you know any by any chance?
Lucille's mom, no, I never met her.
How you doing?
I think her mother was dead.
Cole?
I don't know what her mother's name was.
Good.
But I know she had a brother.
You'd be like a billion sandwiches.
Agnes, well, that was
So,
my
like, three.
mother's name.
But it might have been
Elder or Lucille's grandpa and grandma was Joseph Londo and Agnes.
Was what?
Joseph Londo and Agnes Elliott.
Could be, I don't know.
Wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that was what I got. That was the information I gave you.
Yeah, that
See the
was-
picture of her?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She
Who were grandparents?
had those.
I don't know if I ever met her.
Kind of look.
Yeah, right? That's Edna.
That was you in there?
Yes.
In the service?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that
Wow.
classic,
Betty Davis kind of look.
yeah, classic. I
She
mean,
practiced that forever.
Yeah.
She was the youngest daughter of the family.
I was the second youngest of the family. I had a brother that was younger.
I said you were
Was
the
it
youngest
Norman
daughter.
was younger than you?
Norman was younger.
But you were the youngest daughter.
Well, how many brothers and sisters?
I had 8 brothers, but one
But
died
she's
when I
last
was a
surviving
baby.
one, right?
And I had 3
No,
sisters.
Carl.
Oh,
Oh,
Carl's
okay,
in the
wow.
nursing home.
They
okay,
come from a
well,
big family.
That's
Yeah.
really weird. Both of the ones that took care of your mother and Carol are still alive.
Yeah,
That's what I call weird. I never thought about that just now.
that's right, yeah, 'cause
they're watching over them.
Wow. Both of you guys are alive.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us alive out of that big family. My brother and me. My brother's
must have been
93.
Oh, yeah, but you can't say they didn't live to be a long
No,
old age, most of them.
my sisters lived in
They'd be
their
110.
90s.
I think that
yeah.
Carl is about 94, isn't he?
He's going to be 94.
where does your brother live?
He's in a nursing home.
In Green
Is he
Bay.
in Green Bay
He's in
now, or
Green Bay.
he's in Green Bay, yeah?
But he's in a nursing home now.
Why?
He's been there for about a year, I think, or a year and a half.
Yeah, probably years and a half, I'd say. Because he didn't go that much after that
I don't know why. he
time
does
when we
that.
took him home and he decided he wanted to go out to the bar.
And we couldn't get him off the stool.
Oh, that was
That was,
the last time I took him.
I used to.
And
Now he doesn't remember anybody, right?
He didn't want to go home.
Having a good time, huh?
This is memory going out, or is he all totally?
Well, he was, kind of, kid, Alzheimer's a little bit. And he was, because that's the first time I ever had any trouble with him. Because I went out there, he was in assisted living.
Oh, okay.
And I went out there and I took him out for dinner, we'd go out and have dinner and have a beer. And he was satisfied with a beer, and he was ready to go home always. And then we'd go home and play cards with him. Or back to where he lived at the assisted living building, and we'd play cards with him for a while. But this time he was in the nursing home. And they said he was capable of, that I could take him. And I took him, and when we got there, he didn't want to come home, and I couldn't get him out of there. I had really a hassle with him, so I haven't taken him out since. I go to see him, but I don't take him out anymore because I can't handle it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I don't take him out, but I go to see him, and he always knows me when I get there.
Oh, that's good.
He knows
least he
I'm
knows
his
you.
sister. Sometimes he can't remember my name, but he knows I'm his sister.
Okay.
The last time he knew my name too.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So he's in and out then of the
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, right,
Alzheimer's or
right, whatever it is, you know, dementia or whatever we
Yeah.
call it, you know.
whichever particular name they want to call it, you know.